Red 2 standing by, all for lit and in the green. Welcome back to Mario Party 5. Last time was actually kind of an interesting one because we've gone from me being absolutely furious with Princess Peach and in general the way my luck tends to go in this game, to me hamming it up as Bowser and generally being silly, though story mode had its own frustrations as well. Apparently I'm not very good at piecing out because of how terrible I am at peace out. Anyway, we are going to head over to Minigame Mode today. We'll be demonstrating all the different minigame options you have, and there's quite a generous amount actually. The content around this time was actually really solid. So, muscular sounds like clever. For some reason. Anyway, our Sailor Star will wind up helping us set things up. There's just me. And I'm going to be a dinosaur this time. Let's see. Mario and Luigi were already in there. We need to bring Daisy in, I think. Toad. And I bet you all thought that I wasn't going to keep my promise. Well, I am. Just for this particular episode anyway, because I'm still not over that, if I'm going to be honest. I still want some measure of petty revenge that ultimately affects absolutely no one, doesn't change anything in the great scheme of things, but it just makes me feel a little bit better. Anyway, Minigame Battle is going to be our first mode. Let's pick 5 wins and away we go. We can play 4-player, 1 versus 3 or 2 versus 2 games. So we'll go with 4-player games for now. I'm not going to let the cycle of spite continue. After this, we'll wind up taking a quick look. Basically, it's just a bit of strategy. You'll have different 1 versus 3 tactics. You might have different people as the one person. And there we are. We are literally dropping in thanks to a fairly cheesy pun. That reminds me. I have to check out exactly how many 1 versus 3 games we've had. I'll do that in a little break. Rules are simple. Win a total of 5 minigames. Good luck. First minigame to do battle in. Pop Star Piranhas. So we'll see how many we win, because some of them can have multiple winners. Alrighty, now pay attention. Oh, not bad. There we are, we all got them right except for Peach. Okay, so I can already see that putting them on hard here, the quality has actually stepped up a little bit. Because even in the regular boards, they just flubbed things. Then again, they were a bit smarter in the minigame mode. Oh, what? We can only have one winner? Alright, so it's a battle to the death then. Alright. I'm dead. And Daisy wins the first one. Maybe I should have just run away and left them alone. Alright, there we are. Kinda sucks that we don't get points for winning from having multiple winners, but what's it going to be next? Alright, dingers. Still not great at this one. Tried playing this online with friends on Superstars. My god, the input lag. Oops. tied with Toad. I did so badly then. My timing was just really off. I have never worked out exactly how you're supposed to hit the ones that look like there are two balls going at the same time. Dude, it just happened twice. Of course it happens. Oh, mazed and confused could be tough. We'll see how we go, though. Alright, away we go. Wait here and down. Oh, I'm surprised I actually got there, but what a clear run. It was very nice indeed. Not bad. So yeah, this is basically how it all works. We'll have a few more mini games to go, but this is basically my catharsis episode. Oh, Chimp Chase. If they have fish sticks, I'm going to be dreadful at fish sticks. I'm still absolutely terrible at fishing, and I'm not very good at running around catching monkeys. Let's get that one there. Strategic monkey catching. Wow, that's a generous range. Oh, this is going well. Wowee, that gold one is the difference. That was actually a pretty smooth run for once. So, another point for Yoshi. This is essentially going to be the equivalent of free play mode. It's just duke it out however you like. You get a whole range of different minigames. Well, it's sort of a randomized free play in a sense. Chomp Romp. I'm usually pretty good at Chomp Romp. Let's walk the dog. However, I am not very good with yo-yos. I have never been able to fathom them. And I'm very impressed for those who can do all the fancy yo-yo tricks, because that's some seriously good work there. Alright, get the whistle out. And then we want to target that there. I think the dog's just trying to ram into us because it hates the sound of that whistle. To be fair, I'm not very good with high-pitched noises either, if I'm going to be honest. Also not very good with children making loud noises. Oh, I might have cut this a little tight. Yes, I did. Should have stood across a little bit. But even so, absolutely blitzed that. And Toad dies. Toad was eaten by a dog and was never seen again. It is kind of interesting to note that these actually first appeared in A Link to the Past. They were planned for the Zelda series, but at one point they actually... well, they were planned for Mario. But at one point they actually had more appearances in the Zelda series than they did in the Mario series. Alright, ground pound down. Yoshi should be pretty good because, after all, the pioneer of the technique. Mario probably learned the ground pound. This is just a random bit of theory. It makes absolutely no bearing on anything in the long run, but it's entirely possible that Mario learned the ground pound from Yoshi. At least I'd like to think that's the case, because they had all those adventures together with the ground pound. Well, some of the adventure involved ground pounding anyway. What I'm trying to say is Mario, as a baby, remembered the technique from Yoshi. Subsequently, when it came time for him to become a hero, Mario remembered the ground pound from Yoshi and used that as one of his techniques. That's a theory. You don't have to believe it, but it's probably one of the less outlandish theories that have been out there about Mario's origins or anything like that, if I'm going to be honest. You don't necessarily have to believe me. It would just be a pretty cool thought that all this time they have been helping each other out. And then Mario would grow up to dump Yoshi into a pit just so he could get a second jump. Poor Yoshi, got the short end of the stick there. I am one away from winning though. And as soon as I say that, the button mashing comes up. Oh well, get it out of the way now. I did win this once, but yet, this, having borrowed the data from my brother, you can kind of tell he is phenomenal at button mashing. I, on the other hand, am absolutely no good at it. See, like, I can sometimes win, but it will take forever. And if I am actually playing my brother, then, oh, I've got no hope. He is just that good at it. I'm legitimately surprised and maybe a little frustrated. But, like, he's earned it. So, well, there we go. Yoshi has won. That is pretty much how minigame battle... Oh, wait, a minigame? Alrighty-o, so this is basically the random dice roll. Which kind of sucks that if you do get people in ties these days, you will actually have them as joint winners. And it was something I noticed about Superstars, that everybody gets a bonus star if all 4 characters qualify. Previously, nobody got the bonus star because, well, I suppose whether you get them or not, it really doesn't matter because it doesn't actually make an effect on the standings. It's just a little curio, but just because something's always been done a certain way doesn't necessarily make it good, depending on what it is. Yoshi is the winner, then Toad, then Peach. And we're having a tornado form into a trophy. That's pretty cool. Wish more trophies formed like that. That'd be pretty neat. I mean, mind you, you can imagine what sort of massive hurricane they'd need to make the Stanley Cup, though. That'd be rough. No. Even though they were on hard, it still wasn't much of a showing. Which is a bit of a surprise. So, now that I've got our petty revenge, there's Minigame Circuit, Minigame Decathlon, Minigame Wars, Minigame Tournament, which is duels only. So, tell you what, we'll wrap up with Minigame Tournament. This one is very simple. And Peach is still going to get humiliated because I haven't finished this episode yet. Alright, whoever winds up losing gets drowned. They get thrown to sharks. Win enough duel minigames to reach the finals. If you don't, you will drown. Our matchups are... Rightio. Well, Daisy's got the win guaranteed, unless it's dumb luck. Button mashers. Oh, this one sucks because you often have to contort your hands into ridiculous positions to keep mashing all those buttons. I don't see Peach lasting past 2 blocks, if I'm going to be honest. So basically, you would keep mashing L. Now you mash L and A.
Finish!
Told you. So you basically keep mashing buttons, all of them, until somebody dies. Daisy wins and Peach gets drowned. And they never saw her again. Now I have to face Toad. So, Peach is dead. What's going to happen next? Second match is Toad against Yoshi. Depends on the duel game. Mary Poppins. Wish me luck. It's button mashing.
Start! Finish!
Ooh, 2 left. And everybody makes the same sound when they hit the ground, regardless of how heavy they'd be. Can't imagine that Toad would be super heavy on account of Well, I suppose it depends on exactly what kind of mushroom he is. What is the physiology of most of the characters in the Mushroom Kingdom anyway? And can mushrooms drown? Now that's the next question. We know if he was a Pikmin, he'd definitely drown. Slowly thrashing around, sinking to his death. Last words quite possibly being Captain, my Captain. Alright, it's thank heavens it's not me. Alright, it's the consolation prize. So, I wound up going in a competition a little while ago. I didn't win, but I got a very beautiful picture of some stars. It was a constellation prize. I probably deserve to lose the next minigame for that one. Okay, so yeah, this is... Well, we know what's going to happen, really. Toad's pretty much got this in the bag. Not sure which one of us set the record. Judging by the luck I've had, it was definitely not me. You just need to take whatever you can get. So yeah, with Peach being a lot less competitive, Toad kind of has free run of the board. But of course, if you don't get what you need, you're stuffed. Absolutely no surprise, Toad. Alright, I'm waiting for the last one to be get a rope. And Peach winds up drowning again. Muscular has no mercy. Peach just falls off the board, nowhere to go. Absolutely just drowned. I might wind up losing this one, but we'll see what happens. What are we going to get? It's Wind Wavers. Let me just check the rules. It's L and R... Yeah, it's L and R alternating. Just wanted to make absolutely sure. Oh boy! Whoa, that was close. I was not mashing well, but boy, that was actually a really good match. Well fought, Daisy. But then we wind up finishing duel mode. Minigame duels with the same standings as minigame battle. I have successfully drowned 2 princesses. Yoshi finally gets revenge, dropping somebody else into the briny depths and not even bothering to take a second jump. And there we are, another trophy for Yoshi. Peach is nowhere to be seen. Oh boy. So now we can wind things up because we've seen the first of the minigame modes. We'll be moving on to the next ones with proper AI next time. Thank you very much for joining me. Until next time, this is Red 2, returning to base.